Well, I decided to volunteer to help in the shop because I really missed having a village shop in the village. It was the one place where I could go and see various people and find out what was going on in the village, and it sort of got me out of the house when I had younger children, but now when I'm older it is still one of those things that gets me out of the house, and I feel as if I'm helping, I belong.
Well, I started in the shop when I was about 15 years old for the Duke of Edinburgh Award because I needed 3 months of volunteering service, and I really enjoyed doing it, so I decided to stay on, and now 2.5 years later I'm still here. Well, it's definitely going to give me experience when I want work placements or further work experience in the future. Definitely gain confidence from doing it, meeting new people, and get to talk to all the customers on a day-to-day basis, so it's really good.
I enjoy being in the shop because I meet all sorts of people from the village and from outside the village who come in to do the shopping. And I think it's very worthwhile supporting a community project which does a great deal for Feckenham village.
I enjoy the sort of social aspect, the aspect that I'm part of a team, and everybody who's on that team is very supportive, very positive. It gives a lovely feeling of community, which is something I feel very strongly is missing in a lot of places these days. I really feel that the community spirit that comes through in the shop is quite rare, really, in the modern world, and I enjoy being part of that. I feel it's important for a lot of people who perhaps can't get to the shops locally to be able to come in here, and I think also the customers get a lot out of it, which is very satisfying. People often stay, have a little chat as well as doing their shopping. They often browse, and it's a very positive experience all round, and I like being part of that.
Well, when I retired, I thought, what can I do in the community? And one of the things I thought would be a good idea would be to get involved in the village shop, which just started off. And so from day one, I got involved. I thought at first I would only do it on a limited basis, but then as things built up, I did it more and more. And it's one of those things that I find very enjoyable, meeting all the people and keeping my brain active, because at my age, you know, you need to have something to stimulate yourself.
What we get out of the shop, or what I get out, is meeting people. I know nearly everybody in Feckenham, whereas before I only knew people in Bradley Green, where I live. And it's just providing such a good service for everybody, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think as the customers, I think we get just as much as the customers out of the shop, really. That's what I think, being able to meet, sit, talk.
And escape from home.
Yes, yeah, and especially if you're living on your own. I mean, it's just a godsend, really, isn't it? That's what I think.
And the people that come through and just don't realise how much we sell, and that they can get a cup of coffee, sit and have a chat, and then go on their way. Somebody wrote in the book yesterday that you keep talking to Sue while I find out what she wrote.
What I wrote in the book.
She said, "You're a light on my journey." Lovely coffee.
Oh, I love. Yeah, I mean, I think for us and customers, I think we get the same, don't we? They walk off with the products, and we walk off knowing we've made them happy and supplied them what they've needed. Yeah. And the company, it's companionship, isn't it? For people who volunteer and for people who use the shop, I think both ways, really.
Well, the lady I was working with yesterday, she lost her husband about a year ago, and it's really helped her coming here and working.
Provided support, hasn't it? And there's a wide age range of volunteers as well, isn't there? Because I suppose I'm kind of a bit middle range, I'd like to convince myself that I am. And then you get the real younger ones who've just done the Duke
And the
of
really
Edinburgh
old ones,
Awards.
yeah.
So you'll get the Duke of Edinburgh Awards, and then they do maybe a year with us, and then they stay on with us as well.
Yes, they do.
So they obviously get a lot out of it. They get the work experience out of it. If they've never used a till, it'll help them to then move on to other jobs as well. Gives them confidence.
Yeah.
Dealing with customers. It's a proper job. It's real work, isn't it? So
She could do this.
it's good. Yeah.
There we are.
Go.
Now
We're
that's a
going
good
to bite
bit.
right now. Goodbye.